From BS and Beer Media, it's Top of the Bleachers with Jason and Tucker.
Handoff, Smith coming right, trying to outrun the coverage, makes a cut, gets it. Oh, he's still going. Oh, he's going to score. He's got the ball.
Let's see what the guys are talking about today.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the Top of the Bleachers. It is September the 5th, 2025. I'm surprised you're wearing that today, but good for you.
Why wouldn't I wear this today?
Okay, you lost last night. I thought you'd be,
Yeah, but we can get
heroes.
into it now if you want, but they didn't lose like I thought they were going to lose. I thought it was going to be like a 36-6 ball game. That game last night actually gives me a little bit of hope going forward into the season. So,
well, it's week one, so and they didn't.
It is week. Defense,
cover, so.
Defense looked a lot better than I thought they were going to look. We couldn't stop. I don't know why we never put a spy on the QB. But apparently the secondary was doing their job because Jalen was scrambling a lot. And, man, he was killing us with his legs. But Barkley wasn't. 60-yard game Barkley had, man. He hasn't had one of those since, Cleveland, 2 years ago or something like that.
Yeah, well, Hurts went 19 for 23.
Yeah, he had a good game. Hurts is great.
Buck 52, though. Not great yardage, but and then like you said, he was running all over the place with his legs. He had 62 yards. The thing that concerned me was Dallas's offense because Dak he only averaged 5 yards a throw, 5.5 yards a throw.
Well, it wasn't like he wasn't taking shots downfield. We took some shots downfield, but 4 drops by CD Lamb. Of all the Cowboys that I thought wouldn't let me down, CD was one of them. And, man, those are 4 big drops. If he just makes 2 of those catches, it might be a different ballgame. And then Sanders with the fumble in the red zone. He had just made that good play, too, that long run, and then he turns around and fumbles it. Mm-hmm. And you lose the turnover battle 78% of the time. You lose the game, So – it's just one of those things. Yeah. But
just no throwing touchdowns. Nobody got in the zone.
No.
2 rushing TDs, but
and as far as Dak goes, he looked good, man. He was mobile. He escaped the pocket a couple times. He was accurate most of the time. There was 1 or 2 throws. There was one where he was just throwing like a check down and ended up throwing it 3 feet short of the guy. But most of his throws were on target. The 4 that CD dropped, one of them I'll give the CD. He had to really stretch out for it. It would have been a spectacular catch if he'd have made it. But the other 3 hit him right here, So I don't know. And then on the Eagles side of the ball, the fact that Brown wasn't even targeted till the fourth quarter, he wasn't even targeted to the fourth quarter. And the one catch he makes, huge catch, gives them 3rd and short or 2nd and short. I can't remember. They got to ice the ball game. I think it was 3rd and short.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, really good ball game. And like I said, gives me a lot of hope moving forward. First game of the year. I like the only thing that really bugged me about the play calling was we were driving the ball and we had a little less than 3 minutes. And it was every shot was, 15 yards or deeper. It's you don't need that much. You still had the 2-minute warning. You had 3 timeouts. You can still run the ball. It was almost like they just gave up on the run game when they hit that 3-minute mark. And you got to keep a defense honest, So I don't know. I think I'm going to like this Schottenheimer guy. I don't know. I was impressed with our running game, except for the fumble. We actually had a couple of really good runs. Didn't do too bad on the ground. Our offensive line doesn't look too bad. And let me tell you something. That was poorly officiated last night. Right? It started the whole thing was poorly officiated because there was one hold called the whole ball game. It was on a Cowboy. It was a hold. He got beat. He took him to the ground. All right. Totally give it. But I saw their left tackle holding almost all night long and not one freaking call. Not one call.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
It does. It gives me some hope moving forward. So,
well, I see a lot of average run game, average passing game.
Oh, I'm not saying they're. I'm not
that
saying
scares me because I feel like this could be a, or could be their rhythm. You know what I mean? Just they're not going to win a lot of games though if they do that. So what do you mean by hope? Like that they'll win more games than what you
they'll
thought?
make the playoffs. That's the goal I have right now is to make the playoffs. Last year we didn't make the playoffs. I want to make the playoffs. I'd love to win a game in the playoffs, when we actually make the playoffs. I don't know if that'll happen or not. Right now I'm shooting for the playoffs. That's what I'm shooting for. And I think they can, especially when I got to looking at their schedule, they've got a couple of opponents coming up where they can put some wins under their belt and get to feeling confident about themselves. So confidence is everything, man. Plus, we got to cut down, no more turnovers, and we have to turn the ball over. The whole ball game, I kept thinking, this secondary is going to do something. Somebody's going to make a play somewhere. They haven't made a mistake the game except for some stupid penalties. The Eagles didn't really make too many or any mistakes. They didn't turn the ball over. We gotta make people turn the ball over, and it's But what's his name? Williams, Kenny Clark. Our defensive line didn't look too bad. The first couple of drives that the Eagles had, man, they were getting manhandled. But it seemed like when we came out, when they had the lightning delay, and then they came back out, it was like that shut both offenses down. Like both offenses couldn't move the ball anymore. And both defenses were jacked up, man. They were playing. I was like, where were y'all at the beginning of the game? If you'd have played like this at the beginning of the game, we might be up right now.
Yeah. It's hard in those delays to get warmed all back up and ready to go again. It's like starting all over.
It sucks as a fan too, man. They had to clear out the whole stadium.
Saw that.
And then bring everybody back because there was a lightning strike 6 miles away. They had to do all that.
What do you think about the whole spitting thing?
I
don't know. They're saying, Dak might spit on him first. Nobody saw it. Whatever. Who knows? So what really happened?
What I saw was Dak spit in his direction, but the guy was 5 yards away or whatever. Then I don't know what else to call him other than a dummy. This dummy walks up to Dak with a referee standing right there. It's not like the referee caught it out of the side of his eye or something like that. Like the ref is standing right there, and it's always the second person that gets caught. It's always the second person that gets caught. Later on, we had a skirmish down around the goal line, and somebody ripped off a Cowboys helmet, and his response was to grab a hold of that guy's helmet and drag him around the field for a while. There were 2 penalties on that, and both of those were on the Cowboys. We lost a helmet, and they didn't even get a penalty. It's always the second guy that gets caught. It was a stupid move. I don't think he'll get another game suspension. I mean, he didn't even play a snap. So it's like a full game suspension already. He'll probably get a hefty fine for it. I
just can't believe he did
I think
that.
I can't believe Dak kept his cool like he did. Like
Yeah.
I think I might have reached out and like clocked him up underneath the chin. You know what I mean?
Well, it's one thing if you're somewhere and you spit on someone, like that's just absurd to do anyway. But say you're in the dark alley somewhere and you're spitting at each other, you know what I mean? But just to say, but to do it on national TV.
National TV with the
and to not
referees.
know, I mean, it's just like, what are you thinking?
Now this
Like,
kid,
you can't do that. Like, come
yeah,
on.
this kid's on. This is only his second year in the league, and I guess he had some troubles at Georgia of all places. Imagine that he got in some incident in Georgia. So I mean, he is young.
Crazy.
He's young and he's stupid apparently, but hopefully he'll learn from this and. But he could end up being like another Dominican Sue, you know, that everybody hates except for the people that, you know, Eagle fans hate him.
Yeah, it's be like the only thing they remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
it definitely impacted the ball game because that was the whole reason that we could run the ball is because he was out of the ball game because he's a monster inside, man. He freaking, you know, takes up 2 gaps by himself.
Yeah.
So when he got thrown out of the ball game, it was like Schottenheimer was like, well, let's try to run the ball a couple times. And then we did and did decent. And he was like, wow, all right, let's keep doing it.
Well, I think it was Rodney Harrison or somebody said that their whole defense is kind of designed around him. You know, in a way. And I was
he's
like,
a stud, man, but he's not a very smart stud. Apparently.
I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what he said. I was like, okay, well. That makes it even worse, you know, if they're like counting on you that much.
Yeah.
So, well, anyway, big win for the Eagles. By the way, hang on. If you haven't done it yet, join our NFL or not our NFL, STWS putting on a NFL Pick'em.
We're part of STWS, so it's ours.
Yeah. Okay, we can say ours. Anyway, up for a $50 prize. It's free to enter. $50 prize and a sports shirt. I'm not sure if that is a t-shirt. I'm not sure, but
I thought you were going to say it. I thought you were going to say a sports car.
Yeah, no new cars that I know of, but you can always ask Dale for one. He may give in. You never know. So anyway, big win for the Eagles, and now we're watching. We just went to commercial. Chiefs and Chargers. I got on in the background here, and looks like Chargers are up 10-3. I think last time I saw. I don't know what happened, but they're at commercial now. So
they're showing the preview for the new movie Tron, the new Tron movie. Did you like the Tron movies?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I watched the you talking about the very first one? Yes, like whatever that was,
like back in the day, the 1980s one.
Yeah, like that was cool. I like that one, and then I don't remember much about the second one that they made, where like 20 years later or something, right?
Jeff Bridges is like he's like the bad guy in it.
Oh, okay.
Somehow he created it and then escaped into it. I don't know. Anyway, he's the bad dude in it.
Yeah. I guess they're making another one, huh?
Now they're making another one. This one's got Jake Gyllenhaal in it.
And Jared Leto, it looked like.
No. Jared Leto. I get mine.
Oh, he's not in it too?
No, I don't think I saw Jake Gyllenhaal. Maybe I did.
Maybe
it was Jared Leto.
I saw Leto, the guy that played Joker, right?
Was that the guy that played the Joker?
He played Joker in opposite of the Avengers, you know, Suicide Squad.
Oh, yeah.
Like the first one they put out. Let's see. Yeah, still a long commercial. Anyway, no, this is the only game on tonight, right, for NFL? I think so, yeah.
Yes. And it's on YouTube of all places. Not YouTube TV, but YouTube, which I thought was very interesting.
I'm watching it on YouTube TV. So I don't know. I don't know what channel it is. I don't know what channel on YouTube TV. I just picked this one.
I just turned on my YouTube and it's up at the top. It said, "Do you want to watch the NFL game?" And I was like, "Yes, I do." That's why I flipped on here.
Thanks for asking.
Thanks for asking. I appreciate it.
Well, we already made all our NFL picks, so
10-3, 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter.
Oh, there we go. Yeah,
Bolts have got the ball. The Chargers got the ball, and
this is over in Sao Paulo or something, ain't it?
It's in Brazil, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
just out of the reach. If that boy was a little bit taller.
Anyway, that's all the NFL stuff I got for you besides the game that we're watching. And then we need to make some picks again. So it's time we got college football tomorrow. We got all kinds of games on tomorrow.
We're just doing the SEC, right?
We're only picking the SEC games, but I've got a handful more to talk about that are in the top 25 that we can just, talk about. We don't have to make picks for them, but just good matchups, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, so we can go, let's see, week 2, SEC, right?
Okay.
I'm just going to go based off, I guess this is the times. So 11 a.m. kickoff. San Jose State at Texas. Texas is going to bounce back and get that one.
Yeah, I think Texas is going to bounce back on this one.
Ours going to be, maybe we got to count him out too soon.
This is the game they needed before they played Ohio State.
Probably
not after Ohio State. They needed a tune-up before they went into Texas or went into Ohio State.
Yep. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm on the right way. I'm on the right one. Okay. Then next up, 11:45 a.m. You got Utah State at Texas A&M. So Texas A&M probably gonna win that one, but they didn't look that crisp week 1. So who you taking in that one? A&M.
Yeah, I'll take A&M.
Austin P in Georgia. Do we even talk about that one? They're gonna take.
Yeah, Georgia's who's going to be Georgia's big non-conference ball game? Because last week they played like Georgia State or somebody like that.
Let's see. Let me look it up here. NCAA teams. Georgia schedule. Let's see who they got. Austin P. And then straight into Tennessee, Alabama, Kentucky, Auburn, Ole Miss, Florida, Mississippi State, Texas, Charlotte. Charlotte is their other non-con game, and it's not until November 22nd.
So they're not playing anybody big in their non-conference. I thought you had to squeeze in one.
They played Georgia Tech as well. They're not in our conference, and that's the last game of the season.
Well, Georgia Tech is ACC though, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that counts.
So that does Well, that rule that they just changed or whatever, that didn't start till next year anyway with the 9 games.
No, not the 9 games, but they have a rule that you have to have a Power 4 in your non-conference.
Not till next year though, right?
Oh, I thought that started like last year.
I don't know. I don't know about that for sure. I know next year it's that way. I don't know about this year. I don't know what they did.
Well, Georgia Tech would qualify just because they're in the ACC.
For scheduling, because this would have been a long time ago when they made the schedules and stuff. And they always played Georgia Tech at the end of the year. I think that's their, it's a rivalry game or whatever.
I got you.
Anyway, then we got Ole Miss at Kentucky.
Okay, man. Rushing yards is the only thing Kansas City is leading in right now.
Oh, you want an NFL game? What are we looking at?
Oh, my gosh, man. Kansas City might not be very good this year.
That
would be crazy.
We both picked the Chargers in this game. I mean, we picked them. We already knew.
I like what Harbaugh is doing, and
it doesn't matter, bro. It's Kansas City. Sometime in the fourth quarter, refs going to throw a flag. They're going to score a touchdown. They're going to be within a field goal. It'd be right back. This game will come down to the wire. I guarantee you it'll come down to it will be. This will be a close game at the end.
Well, Kansas City better pick it up because right now it looks like it's going to be like a 3-score game for the Chargers. Like they're going to win by 3 scores if they don't change something.
I don't know. We'll see. Ole Miss at Kentucky. Who you taking this one? Ole Miss number 20.
Yeah, I think Ole Miss has got the firepower to beat Kentucky. Kentucky struggled with Old Dominion, wasn't it, last week?
Somebody
did. It's like I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Old Dominion. So,
let me see here. Hang on a minute. Dang it. Kentucky. Let's see here. I had it right back where I was at. No, they played Toledo.
Toledo, that's who it was.
But they only won 24-16.
Yeah. They struggled against Toledo. I think I'll take Ole Miss in this ballgame. I'll take old Whiff and Kiffin.
Whiff and Kiffin? Yeah, I'm taking Ole Miss as well. All right, let's see what's going on in the game. Oh, shovel pass into the dirt.
Yeah, not a good shuffle pass.
All right, now let's see. East Tennessee State at Tennessee.
East Tennessee State at Tennessee.
Big time game right here, brother.
I think I'll take the Vols in this one, man.
Okay. Kansas at Missouri.
Yes, Kansas at Missouri.
At Missouri.
This is my upset of the week right here. I'm going to take Kansas in this ball game.
Are you now?
I am.
I thought about that for about half a minute. And then I'm taking Missouri. I think at home, I don't believe in Kansas. Kansas basketball school, man. Come on. Let's be real.
You took North Carolina the other night.
It's true. I did. I totally did. Taking Missouri though this week.
I think I'm allowed one crazy pick a week that's not Arkansas. Okay.
Okay. Hey, I'm with you. I thought about it for a second. I almost picked Kansas, but I was like, nah, can't do that. All right, we got South Florida at Florida.
I'm gonna take Florida.
Man, my eyes are so blurry, bro. Arkansas State at Arkansas. This one played in Little Rock.
This one is being played in Little Rock. Yours truly will be sitting at this ball game.
Yeah.
In row 37 or something like that. I'm interested to see if these seats are any good.
Yeah, I kindly declined.
I'm
making a trip down there in a couple weeks anyway.
That's too bad, man. A buddy of mine is going with me. We're gonna go watch the Hogs. My brother's gonna meet me down there. He's got a couple of friends. Of course, he's an alumni of Arkansas State.
Yeah,
they're gonna show up and they're gonna tailgate under their Redwolves tent, and I'm gonna show up in my Arkansas garb, and I'm gonna sit amongst them. And I'm gonna call the Hogs, and I'm gonna have a good time.
Good. And
fun. I'm probably going, if Arkansas State scores, which, it's the Hogs, so there's a good chance that Arkansas State's going to score maybe a couple times.
I will win. I don't know.
I will clap for them. Okay, I will clap for them. They're a home school. They're here in the state. I'll clap for them. Hog score though, I'm gonna go nuts. Okay, it's a big difference.
That sounds fun, man. I had today's my anniversary, so had a lot of stuff going on today, and then over the weekend and plus I'm coming down that way here in a couple of weeks. I didn't want to make that trip twice.
Well, make sure and bring your golf clubs.
So when I do, I will for sure. I will. But I'll be there in spirit. I'll be right here rooting and cheering them on. So
I hope so, man.
So I'm gonna guess you're taking Arkansas then.
I'm gonna take the Hogs in this one. I'm not sure I'm gonna get to say that this often or often this year. So I'm going to say it this week, though.
Okay, well, I'm starting to see a pattern. South Carolina State at South Carolina.
Yeah, big South Carolina in that one.
Oh my gosh, my eyes, man, I'm getting so blurry. South Carolina, okay. Louisiana Tech at
Louisiana.
LSU. Yes.
I'll take the Tigers in that one.
And I'm taking LSU as well. Arizona State, number 12, at Mississippi State.
Give me them Sun Devils. I'm going to take the Sun Devils in this one, man. They got a good program down there. They got it rolling. Yeah,
I like what's his name, Kenny.
Yeah,
Kenny Dillingham, right?
Yeah, and if you're going to face an SEC school, you want to face Vanderbilt, Kentucky, Mississippi State, Arkansas. Those are the teams that you want to face if you're coming in to face the SEC.
True. I'm taking Arizona State as well, man. I think they get this one. Then we got Michigan at Oklahoma. Michigan's number 15. Oklahoma's number 18 at Oklahoma.
All right. So I studied this ball game and I looked it over.
Okay.
And I'm not going to say this very often in my life, but Boomer Sooner, give me the Sooners. I'm going to take the Sooners in this ball game, man.
Boomer, I'm taking the Sooners as well. I think Mateer looked pretty good, man.
Yeah, I think Mateer looked pretty good. And I don't know. I feel like they seem a little bit hungrier this year, probably because of the crappy year they had last year. They just, I don't know. They don't even look like the same team. They do not look like the same team as last year.
They did. They don't, man. They look good. They look good. If it was at Michigan, I may have a little more pause, But yeah.
Oh man, the Chiefs! You ain't gonna believe this. The Chiefs just got a flag thrown against them.
No. Stop
yes.
It.
Yes.
Look at Andy Reid's over there. Hey, I know we're not in America.
Come here. I want to talk to you.
I know we're not in America, but we're still the Chiefs.
We're the Chiefs, man. That's Patrick Mahomes out there. Don't make me get Tay-Tay
17 seconds.
Don't make me get Tay-Tay down here on the sideline.
Man. They're close. They're across the 50 already. 17 seconds. Flag.
Yeah.
They threw another flag on them. Okay. Let's see here. Let's get back here. We got 3 more games. Ball State out at Auburn.
Is Ball State in Alabama?
I want to say Ball State's in Kentucky or Ohio.
I know it's not in the state of ball, okay? Because there is no state of ball. All right?
There might be.
Although Florida does kind of look like,
Ball State is in Muncie, Indiana. There you go.
Okay.
That's right by Fort Wayne.
Yeah, I'll take Auburn.
All that looking up just to pick Auburn. Okay.
Oh, we made it.
I'm making
13-6 going in at half. Chiefs are down.
Yeah, that don't matter. Don't matter.
Chiefs down a touchdown.
It doesn't matter till they all start running around doing this, bro. Then it gets serious. Okay.
This drives me crazy. Like, it's like, can we get rid of this? Like, everybody in the stadium. The guy just announced that's the end of the third quarter. And both teams are doing it. It's not like a I don't know, a tradition or something I don't know. Just drives me crazy, man. I saw a team the other day. I can't remember who it was, but like when they got somebody to third down. Everybody on the defense, three, third down, three. It's third down. It's like, wow.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm taking which one were we on? Oh, Ball State. I'm taking Auburn as well. Okay, Vanderbilt at Virginia Tech.
Vanderbilt at Virginia Tech. Wow, this is actually could be a really good ball game. I'm gonna roll with the Commodores, man. I like what they're doing at Vandy. I like their head coach. I like their quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Vandy, man.
My head says Virginia Tech, but I don't believe it. Virginia Tech's -1.5 favorite.
This gonna be your upset.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take Virginia Tech in this one.
I can't believe you, man. I can't believe it.
That might be the only time I pick against the SEC all year. So,
somehow I doubt it because Notre Dame's coming to town.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that. Let's see. University. Let's see. ULM. University of Louisiana Monroe. At Alabama. Who you taking in this one? Because Alabama folks are upset, buddy. If they don't win, there might be riots in the streets.
I can tell you this right now. If Alabama doesn't beat Louisiana Monroe, all right, I don't care what his buyout is, that dude's gone. Okay? He may not even be allowed to go back to the locker room. Like they might send his butt packing from the tunnel. You know what I mean?
True. You're right. They might, man, because they are hot to trot right now. I know that. Some other games. So that's our SEC games. There's our picks.
Yeah, I think Alabama comes out and they got something to really, they got their pride hurt last week. So they're going to come out firing, I think. Now, how that holds up for the rest of the season, I have no idea. It would be something to see Alabama lose to like a wouldn't it be something to see Alabama have like a 5-6 win season? Like they're searching for that 6th win to make a bowl game. Could you imagine that?
Well, that's what my buddy's saying. That's what he's saying about this year. He goes, they ain't winning 6 games. They ain't gonna win 6. I'm like, bro. I looked at their schedule after week 1, right? I'm okay. Let's reevaluate a little bit. Let's look at the schedule again. I told him, I could see a world where they went 7-5. I could see a world where that happened. That could happen. And that's heads will roll, bro. If that happens.
Dude, Paul Feinbaum will have to be on that dump button so often because people are just going to be cussing.
Be ticked. I don't know. We'll see how they do the rest of the year. They may turn it around. We'll see. I said I had some other top 25 games, but they're all except for one. So the Oklahoma State at Oregon. Did you see all the drama going on around this one?
Yeah, I heard old Gundy say that, we don't buy talent or to win. Or,
he mentions that Oklahoma State spent about $7 million over the past 3 years in nil. Okay. And then he said he estimated that Oregon spent close to 40 in just one season.
Yeah.
And then he went on to say some other things about money and buying your team and stuff like that. And Lanning kind of fired back like, hey, we spend to win. Some people save to have an excuse for why they don't.
That's kind of like that's kind of what I take out of it. I take out like it sounds to me like Gundy is trying to work in an early excuse for the reason they don't get their tail thumped.
Yeah, that could be.
Well, if
hey,
I
we
went
don't
out
we don't
and spent $40 million, I could win every ball game too.
Yeah, that is kind of what he's saying.
That is the state of college football right now. And if that upsets you or if you don't like it, then you probably need to change careers, is what I would tell you.
A few days later, he tried to smooth it over, of course. He says his words were taken out of context.
Sure.
And so, yeah. He did, however, reiterate that donor fatigue is real. Raising more nil cash feels like pushing a boulder uphill. So, I don't know.
Well, he's in.
OSU,
we talked about. We talked about this the other day. He's at a very tough university to raise money because you have, right across the way, you have one of the biggest universities in. Everybody knows OU. They're a blue blood. And it's you're trying to raise. It's like Arkansas State trying to raise nil money against the Hogs. It's hard to do.
Yeah, it's been like that forever, though. They've always been rivals or whatnot. But and there's got to be money there. They're like a tech school or something. You know what I mean?
They got to have
they
got to have some alum somewhere that's willing to.
Yeah, he's just not talking to the right guy.
He's not trying that hard. It sounds like to me. If he only spent $7 million over the last two, Arkansas spent $7 million on softball. What are you talking about, man? Come on.
I don't know. This is all rumors. What everybody spends anyway. You know what I mean? No, we don't. There's no like open thing yet where we see what everybody.
Well, the crazy part is that like Arkansas, Ohio State, or Oklahoma State, those are state schools, so that should be public record because those people are. Once we pay you to come play at the university, you are now a state employee.
Yeah, but they're not considered employees though. They stay away from that. They avoid that word.
What are they then? The independent contractors?
They're still student athletes.
Well,
they don't like the employee word for some reason. I don't know, because I think it's maybe the union, and I don't know why.
Taxes, all kinds of stuff, man.
Oh, that's true. Yes, that's probably the main one's taxes. But yeah, they avoid that word. They don't like that word. Like no. We because somebody will be like, "Oh, we got to make them all employees." No, we're not doing that. I don't know all the ins and outs of why though, but.
It does make sense because if you make them employees, my goodness, what are they showing at halftime?
I don't know. You should be watching it though.
If they made them employees and the unions could move in, then not only are you paying the players, but you're giving them an awful lot of power. At any time they could shut down college football if they wanted. That's what unions do. So
sure.
I totally get trying to stay away from the employee part.
Well, trying to crack down on this money thing. I don't know how that's going to work either. I saw a thing where it was like there's been, I don't know, I'll mess the numbers up, but just say for an example, there was 150 contracts submitted.
Yeah.
Okay. 80 of those are still in review. 60 of them were rejected, and 15 were approved.
Wow.
That was kind of the percentage of, you know what I mean? It was like, it wasn't like 100 was submitted and 100 was accepted and 100, like it wasn't like that at all. Like it was like super low amount approved. And then there's a whole bunch of them in review, and then they rejected a bunch of them too. So anyway, that's all that we got for the college football. We do have this for the college football pick'em as well. Join the STWF pick'em. Make your picks each week. It's free to enter, and the winner at the end of the year get $50 prize and a STWS sports shirt.
So if you win both of them, you get $100 and 2 T-shirts.
That's right. You got the NFL one, and here's the college.
Hey, man, the way I look at it, that's $50 free. You didn't have to enter. You didn't have to do an entry fee. $50 free right there.
All you gotta do is get all your picks right. Psh, easy peasy, man.
Yeah. I wonder if I could, if I end up winning, if Top of the Bleachers ends up winning, I wonder if we could trade them for some of them king cakes. like keep you $50, send me one of them king cakes.
Yeah. That's funny. I think I'd try one of those. Although, did you see these? I don't even know what it's called. Never mind. Forget it. So I was thinking.
Come on, man.
I went to Walmart to get something. I forget what it was. Oh, I was gonna make. Okay, the wife sent me a video of this guy making breadsticks, and he's like, "Yeah, you can make breadsticks just like they make it where it was, Mazio's or whatever." And he had a recipe of how to do it. And he'd do the whole thing, and I was like, "Yeah, so." You know what I mean? Like, I know how to make breadsticks. No big deal. The guy throws out a pizza crust and cuts it in strips. What are we talking about? It's breadsticks. I've made a bazillion breadsticks.
Yeah.
So I went to Walmart to get some supplies to make breadsticks. So I went and got me some Parmesan, all this stuff, bread. So I make my own sauce too. So I got some crushed tomatoes and some garlic, salt, and all kinds of stuff. As I'm walking out, though, I walk by. They always throw these desserts up at the end of the vegetable stuff. So it's the last thing you see before you hit the counter. You know what I mean? They put the cupcakes or cookies or something. They had this. I forget. I don't know what it's called. It's like it's a roll, right? It's a log roll like this, right? It's got cream cheese circled through the middle.
Yeah.
What's it? I don't know what it's called. It's not. Dang it.
Gingerbread? I don't know.
Gingerbread?
No.
It's something like that. Pumpkin.
It's more like a Swiss cake roll.
Yeah, but it's like a pumpkin. There's no chocolate on it. But you're exactly right. It's exactly like a giant Swiss roll, but it's like cake or something.
Yeah. Without the. Yeah,
and the cream cheese, like a cream cheese. Dude, okay. How am I supposed to say no when it's right there in front of me, eye level? I'm walking by, bam! I gotta get it. I had to bring it home, so I had some. I had some of that.
Was it any good?
It's pretty good. Breadsticks turned out good too. I even made some crazy bread by twisting it up. A couple of them, you know what I mean? I was like, this is special. This is crazy bread. Okay, be careful.
When they came out, it's like when they came out with those garlic knots, which is just a breadstick cut up,
Yeah, I know.
With extra garlic butter on it.
I guess to the consumer though, they must say, "Oh, there's a box of breadsticks back there. They go get them out. And you cook the breadstick." They think it's something different than what. I mean, no, it's a pizza without the stuff on it. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Anyway, I made some breadsticks. They turned out pretty good. I made a garlic Parmesan.
And Papa John's used to do cheese sticks. And it was a thin pizza crust, and it was a hand toss, but they would roll it out with the little spiky thing. And then they sprinkle cheese on it and cut it up, and it was a cheese pizza, but we sold it as cheese sticks. Yeah, and they were very popular. I
wonder if Spanish people sit back and laugh at us too. Look at these guys, these different kinds of tacos.
Yeah, because really, it all depends on how it's folded. Really.
It's like, all right, I'll wrap it up now and call it a burrito.
Yeah.
Then the guy was like, I got you.
We wrap it up and we deep fry it. We call it a chimichanga.
I had Mexican tonight. It's pretty good. I had a pretty good day, man. We went to Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
Looked around. That was pretty fun. Bought some stuff. Spent way too much money, but
Yeah, that place
fun.
is addictive, man. They'll get
It
you.
is.
They'll get you
Man,
for.
dude's
They'll
chopping
get
up
you. They'll
meat
get.
right there and throwing sandwiches down at the end of that thing at me. I was like, this is awesome. What's going on?
Dude, they
Found
have
some banana pudding. I was like, banana pudding? What the
they
heck?
got their pulled pork sandwich and their or their brisket sandwich and their chicken sandwich are two of the best sandwiches in the world. I wish we had supposedly we got a Buc-ee's going in at Benton, on the other side of Little Rock. So I'll be making a couple trips over there.
It was good. We were there for a few hours. We
and
shopped one half of the store, got our food, went out to the car, ate, went back in and shopped the other half of the store. That's how long it took. We'll take a lunch break right in the middle.
And they'll put a beaver on anything. Anything. They'll put a beaver on it, man.
No kidding. This is pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Then we
did you take a picture by the statue out front?
I don't think so. I don't know. She took a bunch of pictures all day. I don't know. I took a couple, but after there, we went to took her to over this thrift store I knew about. There was a giant one. I let her walk around in there for a while. She thought that was heaven, right? Then we hit the Fantastic Caverns. Went through the stalagmites and the stalactites and all that. You drive
through in a Jeep, don't you?
Yeah, they had put us in a trailer and hauled us through there. I was like, I think I remember when I was a kid that we walked through here. You know what I mean? And I was waiting for the big speech about bat guana. You know what I mean? I was waiting for that because I told her, I was like, we're going to get this bat guana speech. It's going to be great, Never, he brought up bats a few times, but it was like, no guano, no nothing. It seemed short. It was quick.
I think you're getting your caverns mixed up. Like you've been to Blanchard Springs a couple of times. Like we went to Blanchard Springs when we were in 8th grade or 9th grade. 8th or 9th grade, we did a field trip to Blanchard Springs and we walked through the caverns and everything. I think you're getting your caverns mixed up.
That makes sense. One cave. All caves look the same to me. One cave. It was a pretty cool story, though, man. The guy was like the dog. This dog was chasing something, and he disappeared. And the owner, I don't remember names or none of that stuff, but the owner was looking for him and couldn't find him. He was like, "What the heck happened to my dog?" And he searched for him for a long time, and then he finally heard him whining and stuff. And he found this little hole like this, where the dog had chased something up into this thing, and they couldn't find his way back out. It might have been too dark to find his way back out. I don't know.
Probably.
But he crawled through this hole, got in there far enough where he could stand up, found the dog, and then it was like, holy crap, we got a giant cave in here, you know what I mean? And this was like, I want to say 1860 or something like that. And he hid it for like 5 years because of the Civil War. He didn't want nobody using it for slaves or hiding troops or whatever. He didn't want anybody using north or south because there was both troops in the area. So that was kind of crazy. And then you find out it was turned into a party place where they went to drink and party and dance and all this stuff for a long time. And then two brothers got in a fight and one shot the other guy, shot his brother, killed him. And the sheriff was at the party. All him out there, and they made him stop doing that. They couldn't do it anymore because I was like, "That's great. That's a great story."
Dude, I grew up in that town.
Oh my gosh, it was hilarious.
That's hilarious, dude.
Yeah. So that was good. And then we drove home. We stopped at our favorite Mexicano place and got some stuff. And she had a margarita, dude. I swear. She was like, on a margarita. And he's like, a big one? Or he goes, a small one or a large one? And she says, large, like that. Then he brought this thing. It was as big as her head, bro. I mean, it was that big. And I was like, holy crap. And I'm over there sipping up my water. You know what I mean? And I look over there and half that thing's gone. I was like, holy moly. Oh, and the food came. And then she drank the whole thing. And I was like, all right, we got to leave now. She's like, you might have to help me out to the car. It was good. We laughed a lot. It's fun. We had a lot of fun today. So then I come home doing this, man. What else we got? I don't know how to see. We were going to talk about Arkansas State a little bit if you wanted to, but I mean, ain't much to talk about. We think Arkansas is going to hopefully whoop up on them. Everybody seems to think so, but Butch Jones ain't no slouch. He's going to have them ready to play. So I mean, they better be ready to play, or else.
What I would like to see is a shutout by the defense. I don't know.
The quarterback had like an unbelievable week 1, right?
Yeah, I know.
You see their quarterback stats from week 1? Hold on, let me pull these up here. I want to look at this again. This dude was crazy. My eyes are watering real bad. Let's see. Statistics. 345 passing yards. 26 of 32. 345 yards. 3 touchdowns. Had a 202.7 rating. Okay.
That's pretty good.
Still had an unbelievable week. Okay. What's his name? Jalen Rayner.
They also played Dalton State for the blind. I mean, it wasn't like they played like top competition or anything. That's like true. That.
Southeast Missouri State. Okay. I mean, come on.
Talon had a big week too, but he played Alabama A&M.
I know. I'm just saying the guy's no slouch. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think they're a slouch team. I've watched them play several times last year. They were a good team last year. Mm-hmm. It would make me feel a lot better about our defense if we could pitch a shutout to Arkansas State. I don't expect them to do it. I really don't. But I would love to see it.
This is kind of crazy.
And then offensively, I figure we'll do what we did last ball game. We'll throw the ball around. Hopefully, we can establish some sort of run game, which we did not against Alabama A&M.
Yeah,
and I think we'll take care of business on the offensive side. It's the defensive side that I worry about.
Yeah. I didn't know this Butch had been there 5 years.
Butch been there a while. It's the place he went after. Yeah, it's the place he went after he left Tennessee, I believe.
He's only 20-31 at Arkansas State.
Really?
Of course, Pittman's 31-31. So, I mean, much better than
I heard a stat today that with the Eagles winning last night against the Cowboys, they are, for the record of their franchise, they're 265 and 265. 265 wins, 265 losses, 20-something ties. So at this moment, no, the Eagles. At this moment, they're playing 500 ball for their franchise.
Wow.
Like for the length of their franchise.
That's crazy because they've had some good years through there.
Yeah. Apparently they've had some pretty crappy ones too, though.
Well, they did. I mean, we wouldn't have that movie without them sucking there for a few years. You know what I mean? I mean, Dick Vermeil was there, right? They go to Super Bowl or something and lost, or did they win one?
Yeah, they've won a couple of Super Bowls. They've had some.
Andy Reid was there for like, I don't know, seemed like 20 years, but probably more like 10. I don't know.
I found the stat very surprising myself.
It's crazy.
But I heard it on the Rich Eisen show, so it's got to be true, man. Rich Eisen lied to me, man.
Anything you see on TV or hear or read on the internet is true. I mean, it's the truth. That's just how it is.
That's
All right. Well, you got to work tomorrow, so you got to miss the early games then, huh?
Yeah, tomorrow I am in top gear from the time I wake up until I'm done with work because I have to get done and get to Little Rock for the ball game at 4 because I got tickets. So, at worst case scenario, I show up to the game, walk in, kickoff. Best case scenario, I show up, get the tailgate for about an hour, and then go in and watch kickoff. So
I got you.
well, I'm hoping for the first one, not the second. But who knows, man? Who knows? I might walk into the post office tomorrow and it look like, Christmas time. Who knows? Oh, we got 5 box holders and 700 packages.
Yeah, the week of vacation has gone by way fast.
I tell the RCAs all the time because they're the subs. Like when I take off, a sub comes in and runs my route. And we have subs that pretty much keep the post office running while everybody's taking vacation and their days off and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to get a day off as an RCA. It is tough to get a day off as an RCA. And I tell them all the time, I was like, if you really want the day off, don't make any plans. Because the second you make plans, they're going to call you into work. It's just that's the way it goes.
That's just the way it is, baby.
So you got your dad joke?
Oh, my dad joke. Yeah, I forgot about that. Hold up. Got another knock joke for you. Knock.
Who's there?
Hawaii
who?
I'm good. How are you?
It's terrible.
I thought it was funny.
What do you call a person? Yeah, what do you call a person who has keys to the bathroom?
What do I call what now? I'll start over.
What do you call a person who has keys to the bathroom?
The janitor.
Oh, the can opener.
Yeah,
you didn't like that one? I thought that one was
funny. I did hit my wife with this one when she was drinking that margarita. I reached over and tapped the glass. I said, "So, can I say that I've loaded the dishwasher?" And she was like, "No."
That's bad, dude. You didn't get slapped on your anniversary.
She knew I was joking. I was just joking.
Okay, what do you call a Zen?
Yesterday.
What do you call a Zen master in charge of snacks?
Snack master.
He's a chipmunk.
Oh my gosh. I always go the wrong way. I think mine was pretty good. Anyway.
Sure.
Anyway, I'm not known for my jokes, man. I'm not.
What are you known for?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm a nobody. That's the way I like it.
All right, let's get off here so I can watch the end of this ball game.
10-4.
Plus, I'm craving something sweet now that you brought up the Swiss cake roll and everything. I'm gonna have to go find something sweet.
I'm gonna have to go up there and get me some of that. I'll text you what it is.
Well, if it's pumpkin, I'm not interested. I'm not one of these pumpkin guys.
I'm not usually, but this was
one of the little kids at church. I don't know, maybe kindergarten. He's like, he told his mom when they were leaving church the other day, he said it really cute. He was like, I've had a long day. Let's go get a PSL. And I was like, what in the world is a pumpkin spice latte?
Oh,
okay.
Should know, I guess.
And I don't think you should be giving a kindergartner a pumpkin spice latte.
Probably not. I don't know. Some people, their kids drink coffee and stuff.
The kids, we have a coffee bar in the foyer of the church.
And the kids drink some?
And yeah, you'll see the youth, the teenagers, they'll go over there. They'll get them some coffee, and they'll get they don't put anything in it. They'll get them a stir stick and stir it. It's like, okay. It makes them feel grown up, whatever. I tell them all the time, I'm like, that'll stunt your growth. You don't need to drink that. That'll stunt your growth.
All right, man. Well, enjoy your weekend. Hopefully you guys can send us some pics or something in the Discord of where you're at and where you're sitting, and
I'll do a FaceTime live, man, if you want.
Gosh. Oh boy.
Can you do a live thing in the Discord?
I think you can. I don't know. I know you can do voice. Like you have a call. Yeah. And I think up to 100 people could join. I think
more than that. If I put it on that live stream or whatever, and while they're calling the Hogs, it'll be 50,000 people on our Discord.
That'd be crazy. I have to figure out how to operate that and make sure I can mute everybody or something. That'd be 50,000 people trying to talk. That'd be horrible. Okay, man. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night.
All right, man.
And
dude, Patrick Mahomes just ran over one of the defensive players.
I saw that.
Just like shucked him. And you should be embarrassed if you're playing defense and Patrick Mahomes runs you over.
He probably should be. All right, man. In weekend, I will catch you back here on Monday.
All right, dude. Peace, brother.
Peace.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.